Morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning to you. It is a CH Saturday. Dave Wicker joins us. CH Insurance, of course, in your corner every day, every way. I got to tell you, Dave, you and we're going to get the gold stars from Joe Jr. You have a brand new background. I'm outside with a background. He's going to love it when he comes back from his trip. Thanks for coming on here on a CH Saturday where CH Insurance is always in your corner. Call today for everything insurance related and group benefits as well. It's a pleasure to have you. Why don't you just kind of lead in with, your role with the company, how long you've been there. I know that Joe speaks very highly of you over there, man. And boy, you guys have been busier than ever lately with the 25th anniversary.
Joe speaking highly of me. You got that recorded somewhere?
Yeah, it's in the archive forever. Don't worry.
I've been with the Convertinos and CH for just over 12 years now. My roles progressed over all these years. I have large accounts, small accounts. Our big thing now is small business in Central New York. It's small business runs this country. Small business runs Central New York, and we're growing, and that's our new focus as a company.
Yeah, I know. I had Michelle Porto on last week, and we've talked, between Michelle and yourself and Joe and John and everybody, Tony, meeting the staff through this episode, which has been great. This segment is that the small business is so crucial to what you guys do, but also understanding, hey, it is the same treatment. It's kind of like when you have large market, small market in sports, right? Or you have a big payroll, not big payroll. While things are different in terms of, numbers sometimes, and there is a gap, the approach is still the same, right? I mean, small, large, going into the daily grind, the daily business, the needs, the insurance needs, you approach it that way, right? I mean, small versus large, it's still the same. Hey, here it is, hit it. When you kind of clear out everything else, you clear out the numbers, small business, large, it's still right there, the day to day, right?
Oh, absolutely. The players are the same, right?
Yeah.
The owner of a large company is still the same owner of a small company. They still have the same needs, same desire to grow their businesses. And my practice wouldn't change whether I was a major league baseball player or a minor league. The practice and the skills that we have to have are still the same. So, we implement that to our small business clients the same way we would our large clients. What we do for everybody has to be consistent. It has to be consistent throughout the program.
Dave Wicker with us here on a CH Saturday. They're in your corner every day, every way. Check them out on the social platforms and all those great TV commercials as well. CHinsurance.cc, personal and commercial insurance, risk management, group benefits, the Boost program. It's all there on the web. Super interactive for you. Background-wise, I know you're a CNYer, a Camillus guy, West Jenny. Take me through the life of Dave Wicker.
Lived here in Syracuse my whole life. Grew up on Onondaga Hill. So I'm a traditional country hill boy, as good as they go. I'm a Jenny grad, a few years behind Junior. I love it. I love growing up and graduating from West Tennessee. Love living up on Onondaga Hill, and it's just a great community to live in. I love the south side of Onondaga County myself.
So I hear through the grapevine, I have tremendous sources, by the way, that you are a hunter. Is that correct? So is it big game, small game? Hey, here we are again, big and small, right? Businesses, game, all that, right? But is it, I'm not a hunter. I at this point, between my arthritis and other things, I really swim and golf at this point. That's all I really care about. But and I know nobody at CH Insurance golf, so that's
No, horrible golfers here. No, it's something that my dad, rest in peace, he brought me out when I was probably 8 years old and my brother was 12.
So you grew up with it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just something I've done since about 8 years old. And I walked in my dad's footsteps hunting and big game hunting, small game hunting until I could do it on my own for a lot of years. And some great memories have been created. I have a tremendous group of friends now that, we hunt up in the Adirondacks, we hunt up in the Tug Hill region, and the camaraderie, no different in sports, is probably as important, and the social aspects of it as, quite frankly, winning the game or getting the game.
Yeah. One thing that people are amazed that, I play golf and I have friends of mine who fish, and I will come at them with what people come at me with. I can't believe you play golf. You're not that patient of a person. And I said, well, you fish and you sit out there in a boat and wait for a fish, and you might not get one all day. Hunting, you need a lot of patience as well, right? So how do you get that? Is it ingrained because you grew up? Do you learn how to be patient, right? It's kind of like the leader aspect too, right? Some people say you're born a leader. Some people say you form into leadership. How is the patient part worked into hunting? I got to imagine you got to be a really patient person out there.
I can tell you as a teenager, I didn't have patience. It's like, hey, I got to go out there and get something. I think as hunters, we progress. There's, hey, I got to get out there. I got to get out there and get something. And then it becomes, hey, start slowing things down, start fine tuning your craft, just like insurance, just like with, sports, you got to fine tune your craft. Then you start having that success. Then there's that point where in all sports, the success is the Super Bowl, the World Series, the biggest rack buck going. I've kind of gotten beyond that too in my life. Now it's about enjoying the sport. Getting something or the success at the end of the day is not as important as the activity and enjoying nature, enjoying the people that I do it with. So it definitely is a progression.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up because I think, as time goes on and you don't play golf as much or hunt as much or fish as much, if you don't play as well, you're trying to take the enjoyment a little bit more instead of just heaving a club in the pond or whatever.
Yeah.
But the one thing with hunting though that I have to ask this final question on, and then I'll wrap on the CH stuff. I'm curious to know, do you, as far as the enjoyment part goes, how far does it go? I mean, do you have to, do you no matter what enjoy it? Do you come home a little bit disappointed? Because there is still a little bit of that. Oh, remember when I used to play well? Do you have to hunt a lot to become a better hunter, which goes into the patient part and the success part and the enjoyment part? Like, how does that all roll in? If I'm making sense, because in golf and some of these other sports that I know more about, you have to practice to be better, right? Is that how it is in hunting? And if you're not doing that as much, the enjoyment's still the same, not the same. I'm trying to roll it all together if it makes sense.
It's kind of like the old adage: a bad day of fishing, a bad day of golf is still better than a good day of work.
Sure.
So that definitely applies.
Yeah.
Different than sports. No, it's a blessing just to be able to be out in the field. It's just no different than a blessing to be able to go out and still swing a club. There's going to be a point in time where we can't do that. We don't know that last day. So at this stage in my life, you know what? It's get out there as much as I can and enjoy the fact that I actually can get out there. That's, nature, the goal of being out there. That's what drives me, not so much the end result, not so much the score. But I will tell you, when we get a deer as a group of guys, the sixth graders come out in us, and we're all giddy.
Yeah, I love the way you put that. So obviously, family's big for you too, right? You got a nice little family there.
Yeah, I got 2 daughters. I have a wonderful girlfriend that we have a house up on Onondaga Hill. We rescued a dog from Helping Hounds back in December. So shout out to Helping Hounds.
Love it,
what
man.
An amazing organization. If we could tag them.
Yes.
We absolutely adore our dog, and my youngest daughter's going to have her senior year in college this year. And it's families as important as anything else, and kind of like our CH, we're a big family here too, and it's just something that you value every day.
Yeah, no doubt. The girl dad thing is real, isn't it? I got a 4-year-old myself, and it's real. The girl dad thing is absolutely real, man.
Girl dads are built differently. Junior JR would certainly know that with 3 of them. We're built a little differently.
Yep. Final thing I want to ask you is, When people are out there talking about, yourself and your company and, how the insurance is fun and the TV commercials come on and that, and there's a group of people, whether they're clients of yours or not, or thinking about coming over, what do you hope that people are saying about CH Insurance?
I would say hopefully our clients and anybody who's met us understands that we're putting our clients' needs first. And I'm a huge foundation guy. You just can't throw a roof on a house
Sure.
and expect to have shelter. Right? Every business, I don't care if you're big or small. I'm a huge fan of just let's start at the base. And just keep working up. Be trusted advisors. Be a good consultant to you. And I've passed on people who've called us for insurance because they were not in a bad place. Maybe they had a carrier we didn't have access to. It does happen. And I think being honest and upfront with people and giving them the best advice that they can have. Because, I don't understand what you do. You don't understand what I do. So when you're asking me, I have to be thorough with you, just like I would ask you to be thorough with me. So it's a wonderful give and take. I think we're certainly, we definitely live the credo. We're in our clients' corners. We're in anybody's corner. And again, going back to that small business, these are people taking a big leap of faith to go out there and start something amazing. And they need a good foundation to just take them from A to B and to wherever that may go, wherever their dream takes them.
I love it. Dave Wicker, Mike Lindsley. It's a CH Saturday, and we are kings of the backgrounds. That is the bottom line. This segment was absolutely tremendous. Was looking forward to having you on. It's all brought to you by CH Insurance, in your corner every day, every way. And they have been for a quarter of a century. Log on to chinsurance.cc today for the group benefits, the personal and commercial insurance, and a heck of a lot more. It's a super interactive website. Go follow all the social platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, and give Dave a call today if you have some questions today or tomorrow or whenever that timing is right. Get ahead of your policies and see what it's all about. Dave Wicker, you are the best. Thank you so much for jumping on board. And I'm sure I'll see you soon. There's a lot of things going on with CH. I'll be at a couple of events upcoming. So look forward to, going beyond the face-to-face here and actual face-to-face in person. And good luck in the coming days. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it, sir. Have a great day.